Hi Cancer, this is your September 20th through September 26th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Magician clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Swords and the Six of Wands. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Taurus. Well, Cancer, prepare to be swept off your feet. And I think once you realize what happened, how quickly the two of you got together and the two of you started moving towards a commitment. Once you realize that, you will be really happy. You will see that this is a wish come true for you. All right? Yep, that's what's going to happen. So the first card that came out is the Magician, and it's clarified by the Knight of Swords. And we also have the King of Swords in the potential outcome right there in the middle. So I'm pretty sure you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If it's not an air sign, then they are embracing the energy of an air sign, of the King of Swords. Somebody who is very decisive, somebody who is very enthusiastic, very powerful person, right? And they're coming in, and they're not going to take no for an answer. So I think the King of Swords and the Magician, it's the same person. It is the same person. The Magician can make anything happen, right? Because they know they've got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're going to be using those tools. So you're going to be really impressed. You're going to be in awe of what this person is going to do for you. The Knight of Swords clarifying the Magician. This is the energy of the King of Swords. They're coming in really fast. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, so they are about to sweep you off your feet. The next card after the Magician that came out is the Nine of Cups, and that I think is your energy. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. This is also a card of somebody who is really satisfied with the outcome. So like I said, when you realize what just happened, you'll be totally satisfied. You'll be 100% on board. Because I think this person is genuine. They are not just somebody who wants to play around, fool around with you. No, this person is the real deal. The next card that came out is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is one of the commitment or marriage cards. It's the happily ever after card. It's a family card. So if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together, because we also got a couple of adults and also a couple of kids on that Ten of Cups, right? A very happy card. Besides that, we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. The Hierophant is the personal Taurus card, but I think in this case the Hierophant is about something traditional like a committed relationship or marriage. And the Ace of Pentacles, the first card in the potential outcome, this is a very serious offer coming from this person. So yep, I don't know what you did to this King of Swords, but I think once they saw you, once the two of you get introduced, that's it. They're zeroed in on you, you got their full and undivided attention, and you're not going to see it coming. You're not going to see it coming. That's it. Cancer. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal, and by the way, the Six of Wands, the last card on the other side of the King of Swords, used to be called the proposal card. So prepare yourself, Cancer, for a proposal at some point in not such a distant future. Besides that, the Ace of Pentacles usually comes from somebody who's ready to start a family, somebody who's ready to get serious, right? I'm feeling a lot of energy coming from this whole connection. It's going to be a very quick and decisive victory for this person. Not because you're going to capitulate, but I think you'll just be in awe, you'll be impressed, and they will deliver. And they will continue delivering for years and decades to come. All right? Really happy for you, Cancer. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Four of Cups. We have the Moon. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands. And we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces. A very particular story I see here. The two of you could get into a fight, or perhaps you already got into a fight, or perhaps you are just sad, you're bored, or this relationship became boring or stale, or they haven't said they love you for a long time, they haven't done anything nice for you in a long time, and perhaps you're just sad and kind of depressed because of that. Right, so here they come with the Page of Cups, the first card on the left, right? So they're going to try to cheer you up, they'll try to do something for you, or they will apologize to you in a particular way, but the Page of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups, so you're going to say, no. Are you serious? That's all you got? That's after what you just did to me? Or why do we want to do the same thing we've already done 100 times? Perhaps they'll offer you to go for a walk in the park, and you'll say, we've walked there for 100 times. You know, this is just an example, but what I'm trying to say is that with the Page of Cups, I think they'll try to get off easy, right? And you will spot that, you will see that right away, and you'll continue to stay upset at them, or you'll continue to stay sad and depressed. And what happens next is a completely different story. We got the Ace of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands. So you see, it's no longer a page, it is an Ace of Cups. So basically they'll go back to their drawing board and come up with something bigger, much bigger, a bigger excuse, a bigger idea on how to cheer you up, a bigger idea on how to express their love or show you their love all over again. And that's going to work, because the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. This is a card of a success. Right? And the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a card of a rough patch being over. So things are about to improve. But yeah, I think you're being very wise. You're not letting them to just give you some little thing with that Page of Cups and think that's going to be enough. No, you're going to make them work this time. And I think you're doing the right thing. Alright, Cancer? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, or a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent. X, also keep in mind, we're entering Mercury retrograde on the 27th, but the pre-shadow period starts a few days earlier, so you may already get more than one X trying to get back together with you. So we have Judgment, we have the Chariot, we have the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with another Cancer or an Aries, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a very straightforward reading. What's interesting about it is that the Chariot, the second card from the left, that is your personal card, Cancer. It's a major arcana card. It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots. However, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, I think that's the person you're dealing with. It's going to come through, it's coming through as all a major arcana card as well. That's what I'm trying to say. The Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with. The Emperor could also be somebody who was your ex-husband or your ex-significant other. Or the Emperor is, this is them embracing the energy. They're basically stepping up. Now they're serious. Now they want to have a commitment with you. Even though I don't see a commitment here, but we do have three major arcana cards and the Ace of Swords. So this person is coming in with a very decisive energy. Judgment, the first card that came out, this is a card of somebody coming back from the past, wanting to resurrect this connection. And the Ace of Swords right next to the deck. This is them. This is an offer from them to start from a very clean slate. The Ace of Swords could be some sort of truth coming out. They could be telling you the actual reason why the two of you broke up, or they could be telling you some other truth. But the Ace of Swords, in most cases, this is a very straightforward conversation that they will have with you. Right? So it's an interesting spread because you are coming in as a major arcana card, and so are they. You'll just have to decide whether this makes sense for the two of you to move forward. And that's why I did not clarify any of the cards, because I want to leave it up to you, Cancer. I really do. But I think this person wants you back. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this week. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, there is no action here, to be honest with you. There's a lot of waiting, and I think that's you waiting for someone to make a decision. So if you've been applying for a new job, and if you've been going through interviews, you are going to still be waiting for the answer for them. Or if you applied for a business loan, or for a home loan, you'll still be waiting for an answer from them. The Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I think that's your energy, unfortunately. You know, this is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold, but all of that is because you're still waiting. The Two of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a great card, and when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is my handshake card. So that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for that contract, you're waiting for that approval, you're waiting for them to call you and tell you the job is yours, right? Speaking of waiting, the next card that came out is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of waiting. And the Two of Wands right next to the deck, this is a card of somebody who is trying to make a decision. And I think that's your future employer, or a bank, or a financial institution. Well, the good news is that there's no rejection cards. There's no rejections here. So hopefully the job is yours. Hopefully that loan gets approved. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Cancer, this week. We have the Five of Swords. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Fool. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the very first spread, the new love spread I did for you a few minutes ago. And I think we're getting some more details, either about this King of Swords or about this situation. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody who's very decisive. And there's a lot of decision making in this spread, actually. The first card that came out is the Five of Swords. So this is the detail that we did not see in the first spread. The Five of Swords, this is somebody walking away. This is somebody breaking up with another person, or somebody just cutting ties with someone or something. Perhaps this person's friends did not want this King of Swords to be with you, or their family. Perhaps they are from a different background, right? So somebody here is against this union, right? So, or this person could be getting out of a relationship. The Five of Swords could be a breakup card, but they're doing it for you, Cancer, so they could be with you. The King of Swords is clarified by the Fool. The Fool is a card of liberation, so they are cutting ties. They are liberating themselves from whatever that was holding them back with that Five of Swords, right? So they can come towards you and have a new beginning. The next card over is the Chariot. That is your card, Cancer, so they're coming to you. And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. And we saw what we got in the outcome there in the first spread. So yeah, this is what you're not expecting. Perhaps is this person to cut ties with somebody, or perhaps they will tell you their story, how they came towards you, and you didn't know that this person just recently got out of a relationship. You didn't know this person had to cut ties with some of their friends, right? Or cut ties with their belief system, right? But the outcome is amazing. The outcome is amazing. All right? So that's what I got for you, Cancer, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.